A man happened to witness a car accident, but unexpectedly discovered a huge business opportunity. He noticed that whenever an accident occurred, a pack of zombie-like crews would swarm to the scene at breakneck speed. They scrambled over each other, frantically filming every corner of the accident site, terrified they might miss even the smallest detail. They practically shoved their cameras right into the victims' faces. Seeing how crazy these people were, the man's curiosity was immediately piqued. After they finished filming, Lewis approached one of the men to strike up a conversation, wanting to understand what drove them to act this way. It turned out this crew made money by selling their news footage to television stations in exchange for commissions. But when it came to how much a single piece of news footage could actually fetch, the guy's response was pretty evasive, clearly not wanting an outsider to know the specifics. However, Lewis could tell from all the expensive equipment packed in the man's vehicle that this had to be an incredibly lucrative line of work. Realizing this, Lewis immediately suggested he wanted to join their operation, but the guy didn't even think twice before shooting him down. Lewis tried to keep pitching himself, but just then, the radio crackled with news of another accident. The man quickly called his teammates to get in the car, then floored it and sped off to the new location. The rejection didn't discourage Lewis. If anything, he felt a surge of excitement. At this point in his life, he was just an unemployed drifter who survived by petty theft, making ends meet by stealing iron fencing and manhole covers to sell for cash. What really frustrated him was that every time he tried to sell his stolen goods, the scrapyard owner would ruthlessly lowball him. The guy had obviously seen right through him, which meant all the risks Lewis took stealing barely netted him any real money. Finally, he made up his mind to find legitimate work. But the job market had gotten worse, and with zero work experience, nobody wanted to hire him. Eventually, he even offered to work for free as an unpaid intern at the scrapyard, but the owner couldn't care less about him. In that moment, Lewis hit rock bottom. He felt like his future was nothing but darkness ahead. But just when he thought he'd be stuck wandering aimlessly forever,